Hello and welcome to the Urban Fairy Facebook Marketplace. So I found this. I bought it for this $15 jar. Thought it was bigger, but when there's nothing to show scale. And also she put in, well, I think in the blue box is a brooch I bought, also $15. And then she said she put in a few extra treats. This woman's name is Crystal, and she has an unusual amount of jewelry. And every jar she makes themes, color themes, and I think this one was purple and silver. So I don't know, let's get to it. Okay, let's start with what's in the bag. So these are the extras she put in, which was very, very kind of her. Oh, this is a piece of art glass. I really like art glass. No two the same. Oh, look at the color of cobalt blue on that. Isn't that pretty? And it's on a rubber sort of cord. Still, nice piece of art glass. And what does this say? The key to happiness is love and the ability to open a bottle. Oh, it's a bottle opener for beer. This, oh, I see. It's got a cord, but this needs some kind of bell or jump ring or something. So there's that. The saying is lovely, but our beer bottle thing's still a thing. And oh, there's little pieces of stone in there. It's a cha-cha ring. Looks like oh, maybe a little teeny little piece of maybe jadeite, some amethyst, and yeah, little piece of turquoise. It's pretty. I didn't push it all the way down because I don't want to. Oh, well, that was sweet of her. She put those things, those extra things in. This is the brooch I bought. It's from Pro Silver 925 Sterling Silver Jewelry. And I thought that was pretty spectacular. The nice thing is it's not just a brooch, it's also a pendant. So that's, yeah, I might have to keep that for a while. I like dragons. So our house is called Sky Dragonshire, Skye, and our other house was called Sky Dragon, and in Irish Gaelic, I believe that's Nair Skego Sky. It might be Scottish Gaelic. Anyway, we used to belong to a medieval group, and you know, dragons and cloaks. And okay, let's see what's in the jar. I'm not entirely hopeful, but just because the jar is small doesn't mean, I mean, like technically you kind of look for people who don't know what they have. And this woman kind of looked like she knew what she had, so I'm sure there's going to be lovely bits in here, but no hidden treasures where I can buy a yacht, right? Whoa, that's some heavy-duty chain. That's the pendant. That's the chain, and it's missing 3 of the major, 3 of the big rhinestones. And they're not round, they're kind of a teardrop shape. So it's kind of useless, really, but it might be something I hang in my window because I do that with sparkly stuff. Ooh, let's get rid of the hematite, which is grabbing onto everything. There you go. It's always one. Some people always get owls and other people always get butterflies, but I think everyone gets one of those hematite necklaces. Now that's an interesting piece. So what's supposed to be in this year? Pearls, brutalist, long tassel-y things. And I find that funny that the pearls and the brutalist are like popular at the same time. So I would think that you should wear them together. But I'm not sure this is brutalist, but it's not. It's just, yeah, it's that. Whatever. Earrings aside. Oh no, they're a match. They're pretty enough. Kind of looks like a bird to me. I can't even hold anything. I'm actually very tired. I didn't have very much sleep. There. Nothing wrong with those. Huh. So, some interesting glass beads we have here. And I don't mind those beads at all. I'm pretty sure they're not silver, but let's check anyway. Watch. Yeah, definitely not silver. Still really well made and some really nice beads. So that's the focus of the necklace, which is very I think I'll play with this because this could be so much more interesting than this silverish ring here. So, but that's that. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Now that feels really heavy. 3, as Lexx would say, evil dolphins. I'm not sure why she thinks they're evil. I have a feeling right away that this could be silver. Oh, I've got too many bracelets on, they're all getting stuck. I don't see any mark anywhere. I'm not looking that close, but that's what, and sorry if I go out of camera and get lost in what I'm doing and forget that you're there. Yeah. And they don't feel like pewter. That's probably worth testing. It's a tiny bracelet. I can get it on, but it's small. And let's just jump you out because I know when I'm watching people do jewelry, I always look at what's lying in the pile and think, I think that's something good, or I think that's something good. I'm usually wrong, but okay. So we have this broken plastic pearl and thing necklace. It's broken, there's no clasp on it. I don't really think it'd be worth that. However, I am doing a curtain of pearly bits and I will be happy to put that in my window. So 2 of these sparklies. Pair of earrings. Definitely worth taking a look at. There's no tarnishing on them. They could just be aluminum, but they feel a little too heavy for that. So, and another sparkly bracelet. And another sparkly. I should have had more sleep. Yeah, those balls digging into my wrists would bother me. Really well made piece. The time it takes people to make stuff like that is, well, it's time consuming, isn't it? And I always believe that when you make things with love, whether it's food or knitting or jewelry, that you put a little bit of magic into it. So this is copper chain. These are some kind of plastic. Pretty heavy plastic, actually. And sort of interesting colors, don't you think? That. Okay, this isn't a crucifix, but it's a religious. Is that a locket? Yeah, it is. Huh. And that's definitely looking like silver. Sometimes the first clue to whether something is silver or not is just to take a little silver cloth and see what comes off of it. Not much. I think it's brass. Anyway, interesting necklace. There's a tag on here. Where's my loop? Let's see what it says. Amy, sorry, it's upside down. Amy's Mania. I've never heard that before. It's, regardless, it's very pretty. These are all glass beads, and I know it's not old if I'm going by the clasp, and the clasp definitely looks like it belongs to this piece. But it has a really old feel to it. So there's that. And definitely these are like of a style. Some of these anyway. Okay. Another glass beads. They might be amethyst then. Oh, I'm not sure. That's what that is though. And this is I'm gonna say it's glass. It's all meant to look like crystal, but I'm not convinced. So this one is this one also has a tag on it. Here, I'll let you look there. And it's Aldo. And so it's a long chain, and then it's got this meaning to look like a crystal. It feels like glass to me. And then a really long tassel. So it's different. I've never seen anything that looks quite like that. I think this is shell. It's made entirely out of shell, just carved out of one piece. Interesting. I have a whole collection of sort of fashion rings like that. I don't know what to do with them. Somebody might have a really good idea of things to do with them, because those are really easy to find, because nobody's wearing them. They look good on people with really beautiful hands and fingers, but I'm not one of those people, so. And this is odd. So it looks silver there, and then it turns to black, and yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. It feels like plastic. That's what that is. Please make sure I showed you. Those are pretty enough. Yeah, slightly magnetic. Maybe radium plated, I don't know. They're still pretty. For me, I don't like the tarnished silver that's black, but I also don't like the silver that's really, you know, silver. I like semi-tarnished, I guess. So these kind of, same kind of beads as the one necklace, sort of. Really lightweight earrings for sure. Definitely wearable. Sorry. Am I like not showing you anything? It's entirely possible. Okay, I'll be really good with the last few pieces. I've had so many necklaces in this sort of style with this tube-shaped thing with a cutout there. It's pretty lightweight, so I'm not thinking anything particularly special. Pair of earrings, black and purple. Nice. Pair of earrings. Oh, they're studs. Like that. Looks like acorns. Oh yeah, they're clipped together. Pair of earrings, they're clip-ons. Oh, they're nice. No signature. They're still nice. I do have a bag of clip-ons. I don't get that many, but there's a couple people that only wear clip-on earrings, so I'm not sure where that came from. So 2 little enameled earrings. Somebody made these, I'm thinking. Pretty beads. And 2 little birds. And I would think more pendants than earrings, because I have a real problem with earrings that are the same. I want them mirror. I just can't. I don't understand why people don't do that. So that's it. That's the jar. $15. Is it worth $15? I know it was worth the fun of opening it for sure. I'm very happy with this guy here. I think that was worth my trip there. And yeah, a few things to test, and we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to add a video of something I got from Goodwill to compare them, or I'll just release this as is. So either way, thanks for joining me, and we will see you the next time, or we won't.